fairly good.
Where you stand below their mineral line is like
Throwing darts up on high. But it's a great map, a lot of expansions, a lot of easily defendable expansions. We almost never see it end before 3 bases, so let's hop in. Spawning down in the top left-hand corner. Currently down 0-1. He needs your support. He has won a WCS championship and is looking to make round 2 happen. Can he get into the final 4 by tying things up, or will he fall here? It's Liquid Hero. End up in the top right. From Team Evil Geniuses, known for being one of the most brilliant build order specialists and metagame reading players from EG, it is Oz! Oz the Wizard Toss. Guess how he got that nickname?
You're putting me on the spot here, Sean.
Am I or what?
I'm very curious about the opening, so I'm going to keep a close eye on everything, and especially gas timings as well. You can see I'll scout around this base a little bit, perhaps worried about proxies. I don't think he's going to send this probe across the map yet. That would seem like a little bit of a waste of money, but...
Yeah, I always like right after gate, just checking the nearby spots and then going back home. The timing that is most common and actually strongest in this matchup is to scout after you build your cybernetics core, because then you will get to your opponent's base as his cybernetics core finishes, but before he has a stalker, so you get to see what his tech path is, you get to click on his geysers and see how much gas he's mined, you get to see if he's making a mothership core. All the big key decisions become apparent if you scout then.
One of the builds that Hero likes to use is a build that the Korean Protoss player Arthur has been using almost non-stop, and that's just you open up with 2 gates and then halfway through you add a 3rd gate and you just put on some serious pressure. It's not an all-in because you're mining gas of both the simulators, but it is a pretty big commitment, but the majority of the time you'll be able to do crazy amount of damage, and if your opponent plays greedy you might even be able to finish him off, and if he cheeses you, well, if you have 3 defensive gates, you should be fine.
Yeah, I mean the 3-gate play is both easy and fun, and it has a lot of effective transitions. Obviously just expand and throwing down the robo, or robo expand. We even see the expand Stargate being extremely common after the 3-gate follow-up. All of this made possible thanks to the ever-potent mothership core. Looks like Liquid Hero is doing the usual scout timing, sending right after that cybernetics core goes down.
Yeah, actually sending a probe across the map. It's late, but it will still get there. Double gate opening for us. I hope Hero that he's going to check the entire base, because he might even miss this gate if he leaves early, and that could throw him off a little bit. Because if you scout just a single gate, you might think, oh, this is a Stargate or maybe a 1-gate robo. Okay, he's going to see it.
Oh, there he does. Oh, what a relief! It's so easy to miss that. And there's the Stargate going down for Oz.
Well, even before the probe left, if Hero would have just peeked around like a few inches to the right, he could have even seen that Stargate. This time he's not going to see it. Hero, what are you going to do with your single gate?
Well, it looks like he is going for a 1-gate expand. I think this is going to be, I would just call it reasonable in this situation. Fast Stargate versus early expand is quite potent, and Oz is doing a very smart variant of it where he skips the mothership core. Most of the time when you go for fast Stargate, you struggle to defend early pushes, even though the mothership core is great with the overcharge.
I think Oz might have an edge again over Hero. If Hero is going to follow this up with a robotics facility, which is what you normally do because you want immortals against heavy gateway units.
Well,
this
there
is going to be a robo. Oh god. If this is an Oracle into multiple Phoenixes, I actually think that straight Phoenix would have been better.
Yeah, straight Phoenix just is going to dominate in this position, but you know, it's still not an unwinnable position, especially thanks to that very early mothership core. Oz has skipped his mothership core and is still skipping the mothership core.
You think Void Race after this Oracle?
It's got to be Phoenixes. That's, I mean, he would have gotten the mothership core if he was going for Void Ray.
Well, we will see. This first Oracle might be able to deal quite a bit of damage already. Regardless, Oz is going to be able to put on quite some gateway pressure. Hero is going to have to be so careful with how he uses Photon Overcharge. Okay, it's a Phoenix follow-up. So if Oz just makes a lot of gateway units, a few Phoenixes, he forces out an early Photon Overcharge, wait until it runs out, then brings in the Phoenix. Did he cancel the Phoenix?
Oh, it looks like the probe spots the Oracle, kind of. It was walking through the shrubbery. I don't know if Hero's really spotted it yet, but now Hero's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Where does he throw down the overcharge?
I think he just uses gateway units in the main. He doesn't have to worry yet. He should throw it down right now, though. But I'm surprised that Oz canceled the Phoenix and went for his second Oracle. Very surprised, and I'm not sure if it's the right move.
Yeah, that's a funky little play there. I mean, Hero does have to act now. That is a low health Nexus at this point in time.
Oh, great force fields!
Look at those force
Absolutely
fields.
fantastic.
Even using the sentries that now have no energy as unit force fields, he's going to get an extra, it looks like 3 Stalkers. Wow, what a pickup. And wait, did he get the Oracle that's in the main?
No, it's over here. It's
No,
idling above
he
the
didn't
pylon.
get it at all.
So Hero finds himself in a very good position now. That 3-Stalker pickup is massive. He also has a pylon over here, so he knows that Oz is still on one base. Gets a great scout off, could even potentially warp in a few Zealots. Stalkers will deflect if Oracle as well. This is absolutely fantastic for Hero. I think
What a
Oz
defense.
should have been producing Phoenixes instead of that second Oracle. But 2 Oracles in the main and all the gateway units in the natural could still get very rough, or even everything at once.
Well,
it is
looks
not
like
over yet.
There it is, all at the front. Hero doesn't know. Should I commit or not? Oh, it looks like
Mothership core went down.
Hero is just going to let it happen. And I think Hero's just going to go for the counterattack warping. There's a pylon in Oz's mineral line.
You don't see that every day either. Oz is aware of it though, but his gateways might be on cooldown. That's 2 Zealots versus 2 Zealots. He should be fine. Well, now we got a very interesting scenario. Oz is sitting here with this Stargate build, which is not super effective in this case, because Hero has everything sitting in his main. Very weird PvP.
I mean, right now, Hero's edge is that he didn't... Oh, nice pickup by Oz, picking off the good old Oracle. Oracle number 2 going to move on in, attemptedly.
He has Revelation on these Stalkers, so he knows where they are.
Uh-oh, and there's Oz's chance. He needs to get 6 or 7 probes in this exchange. Right
or
now
just
it's 24-27.
He's got 5 already. If he keeps it alive, then this might have been worth it. Should be able to keep it alive, so that was a pretty good little move for us. And he was able to pick up that pylon in the main as well. The work account shows us right now 25 against 27 probes. I like Hero's army a little better, certainly because Hero also has Blink on the way. And this Stargate in this scenario, in this stage of the game, it is not that great anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that the tech is much more developed in a long-term direction. I mean, Phoenixes, as good as
Hero
they
has
are.
to be so careful.
God,
Sorry,
yeah.
Sean.
Hero's now in that awkward spot where the sentry on the low ground is going to be a real pain. Stalker count quite high right now for both players.
Which is better for Hero, because Hero has 2 Immortals in his mix.
Yeah.
And we all know that Immortals absolutely adore Stalkers.
Oh god, they want to hug them so hard.
They're just very misunderstood.
I think it's an interesting choice for Hero to get this Forge down. I really hope to see a sort of weird +1 upgrade timing. He might just not do that and try to throw down the very fast Nexus in response to seeing the Nexus, or throw down some sort of big slam the front play, but I think Oz is transitioning in the smart way. His tech's behind, so he's got to expand. He's got to get some edge.
I must say I'm pretty confused by the timing of this Forge. I have no idea why. It's not just for detection. I guess it just wanted +1, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be possible for Hero to break Oz anymore. If you take a look at Oz's main base, first Immortals out by the time Hero would cross the map, second Immortals out, so we're actually going to have a macro game despite this very crazy and sort of aggressive opening by Oz, which I think normally is meant to kill your opponent, now just took out the Nexus. And I'm curious to see what Hero's gonna do with his Blink Stalkers. He made the investment into the Twilight Console, he got the investment into Blink. Well, he would love to at least get some kind of a return for it.
Yeah, he is leaving 2 in the main base. He's going for Colossus, which, though has sort of fallen out of favor. Uh-oh, see you later, Mothership Core, and gone without losing much at all. Nice pickup again, forcing Oz on the defensive. What tech does Oz have to stay alive? Immortal, and he's gonna have to stay immortal.
Robo Bay already halfway down for Hero. Oz was looking to throw one down as well. Hero doesn't see what's up this ramp, and Blink is actually on cooldown. He just blinked forward.
Oh no, oh Hero.
2 out of 3 Stalkers, not the end of the world. Stalkers are kind of expendable in this phase of the game.
Yes.
Hero would definitely love to keep 4 alive, because 4 is the magic number to blink into the main base and kill a ridiculous amount of probes. These 4 Stalker hit squads are so effective in PvP.
And that's why I'm really intrigued by this fast +1 play as it relates back to this Colossus mix. Oh no, uncanny timing by Oz right as the natural expansion's done. In comes the Oracle.
Yeah, and actually, Immortals are wishing they could shoot up right now, but they cannot.
8 kills.
Maybe in Legacy of the Void, guys. Come back later.
It's just, all units actually do bonus damage versus all other units, and everything's fair.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is. 4 Stalker hit squad.
And actually, all the units for Oz are kind of far out of position. He's going to have to be very careful, because before he knows it, he's going to lose a crazy amount of probes. That's 3 already.
4 and 5. Wow, Hero's really committing to this.
Yeah, he might even be able to blink in the natural and pick up a few more. He already got 6, which I think is worth it for Stalkers in this phase of the game. But he's gonna get a few more. That's 7, 8. This is a great move by Hero, and this is going to put him in a fantastic position.
And he might barely be able to get out with one Stalker. Oh my god, if that one Stalker stays alive, that will be hilarious. Nah, no, nothing funny will happen in this series.
They were definitely worth their weight in gold. Hero with a clear economic advantage, 44 over 33.
Wow.
That blink was safe against his target play, but it also paid off in the long run. Hero just did that great.
Now, we've been seeing Immortal Archon be sort of the almost norm in this matchup, but with 2 high ground bases, with thin ramps, it's a real natural choice to be leaning more towards the Colossus for either player. Hero is beginning to transition. Of course, you don't want to stay with pure Colossus tech all game. They sort of lose utility as time goes on. Hero does have the, wow, 4 Immortals going down. Hero has just set himself up beautifully for the late game, and that hyper early forge means that his +2 is going to be done so far ahead of his enemies.
Also, his army is quite a bit bigger than the one of Hero, but he has nothing in his army that can break force field, so he has to be very careful with how he wants to go at it. He casts a Revelation. Mothership Core does not have enough energy for a Photon Overcharge, but still, I think if Hero just warps in a few centuries, he already has to. He's even making a gateway wall. I love it. I think that's so
gateway
smart.
walls are so powerful.
Oh, there is one Colossus in the mix for us.
Is that a real Colossus?
Yeah, it's damn real. It's blue and doesn't fade.
Wow, well.
Shoots lasers too, that hurt.
Shoots lasers that indeed also have that range upgrade. Picks off the wall gates.
Oh.
Archon getting morphed in for Hero. Looks like a tense angle, but Hero should be able to pull this off with his superior positioning.
He has
Where
more
are the force fields?
well.
Where are the force fields for Hero? There they finally, it looks like, go down. And with the 2 Colossus at the back and this great angle with the Mothership Core, Oz marches his Colossus forward, immediately taking some serious shots. Hero's supply is just plummeting though.
Oh my
Oz
God.
striking at an absolutely key time. And in the back of the main base, 22 kills on the Oracle in the main. Oh, a devastating counterattack.
Wow, I cannot believe that Oz dared to attack in this phase of the game, and I cannot believe that it worked either. I think Hero went a little too quick into Temple Archives. If he would have just made a few more Colossus and warped in a few more Gateway units, I don't think he ever had to die in this situation.
Oh my god, the 22 workers killed in the main. And the Oracle, well, it looks like Hero's going to at least get a little bit of revenge and kill off the Oracle.
Wow, this is crazy. I mean, Oz lost a lot there as well, but he can definitely afford it as he killed so many workers. Also just put himself in an almost unlosable position in a moment in the game where I did not think that was going to be so effective.
There was no way that Oz should be coming out on top in that position. I mean, maybe he can get a little bit of, some worker kills or pick off a key immortal or 2, but I mean, with 2 Colossus hiding behind a Mothership Core, or excuse me, hiding behind a planetary nexus, Hero should have been in reasonable shape. It was going to be a close fight, but that Oracle on the main just changed everything.
And the Zealots from Oz were standing right on top of those Immortals as well, which is something that normally should not happen. Oz did have 1 Colossus in the mix, so he could break force fields, but still I think that the positioning from Hero wasn't as good as it could have been, and his army definitely could have been better, bigger than it actually was. I mean, Archons are great and all, but I feel if you open up with Colossus, then commit to it. Colossus are still better than both Archons and Immortals, at least up to a certain phase in the game.
I mean, they're such a good defensive unit, but once you get them out in the open, that's the real danger. And that's what's so clever about what Oz is doing right now. He knows he has the lead. He knows those Colossus are weak, once you get to those mid-range numbers, but Hero's not going to be there for a while. So Oz can actually expand with this very vulnerably positioned Zealot Colossus force, and there's really not much Hero can do about it.
Well, this must be such a frustrating game for Hero. Hero put himself in such a good position after even the early stage of the game. Yeah, he lost the Nexus, but that wasn't really that bad. Then those Blink Stalkers definitely paid for itself. He had quicker Colossus stack, he had quicker upgrades. So many things were going Hero's way, but it just seems like he cannot overcome Oz in PvP.
Oz gets it.
Yeah, he kind of. I mean, there was a time where he really got it, and then he let everyone know that he got it, and then a couple of people did beat him. And then he was a little less vocal about it, but it seems like his magic touch in PvP is coming back.
I mean, really, the magic touch is the best way to put it. I mean, I keep bringing up Wings of Liberty, but it was so crazy to see that he was the one innovator when everyone else was doing virtually identical moves. Heroes walked down to his low ground, put himself in a vulnerable spot again. Oracles.
I love it. He used feedback on the Oracle. It's something, but Hero is down 20 workers. He's down a base. Has absolutely no map control. The only thing he could maybe hope for is another Stalker hit squad. Oz is aware of this though. Oh man, such a dicey position for Hero to be in. And
I mean, what's your comeback play? I mean, you know, we've seen players chill until they're maxed against Terran players as Protoss, but against other Protoss players, you try to attack sooner, just try to remax.
I mean, he has 4 Archons, so the only hope that he has, I guess, is to put those Archons and Zealots right on top of the Colossus, but Oz has 5 Colossus, and I cannot see Oz messing up a fight when he has 5 Colossus. He's just gonna stand there, shoot a lot of lasers, and really enjoy playing StarCraft right now.
Well, looks like there's the first volley of lasers, immediately doing massive damage. Hero's going to do some cute little control here, try to see if he can bunch everything up. But wow, 6 Colossus now. 6 Colossus for Oz. Looks like 1 might fall, but
yeah, that's it. Oz just has way too much damage output. His army is so much bigger than the army of Hero. Hero put in a position he didn't want to be in. And Oz takes a 2-0 lead very quickly in this series, and it just continues.
I mean, that was such a weird timing attack. There's very rarely clear moments to make those kind of moves in PvP, and often moments where it's very clear to not make those